To the Director of Football, Journeyman, with Sporting Cristal on Football Manager 2020 with me, Foggy Plays. And today we're taking on Racing Club of Argentina in the Copa Sudamerica final. It's a big day. I haven't bothered with the suit because, in case you hadn't noticed, it's my birthday. I'm 30. It would be nice if you went into the comments below and wished me a happy birthday. I'd be very, very, very happy with that. But things have gone relatively well. They've been going well. We haven't played that many games since we were here last. We played just the one. We beat Biena Cancinal, I guess that's what you said. Beat them 7-1. Diego Gomez scored himself a cheeky 4 goals, and Kevin Moran also got himself on the score sheet with a hat-trick, just as you do. And then we conceded in the 93rd minute, which took a little bit of the gloss off it. But we have won the closing stage, which means we are playing Municipal in the overall Champions final thing. Not quite sure what it's called, but we're second overall at the moment. Real Garclaso have a game in hand over us, so we might not win the overall table, but it's us or Municipal are going to be crowned champions, which to me, fantastic. I don't care what else happens. If we win, I'll be delighted. Pretty sure we've already guaranteed Copa Libertadores because of it. But as I said, we have an important thing going on at the moment, called the Copa Sudamerica final. I'm not expecting us to win this, but it'd be nice if we could add a trophy to our time in Peru. And the Copa Sudamerica, as I said, competition I have never won, but I would love to add it to my trophy cabinet. My trophy cabinet. I should have finished that sentence. I didn't. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. So for this game, we have Neira in goal, Ruiz and Admir Cordova as our wingbacks, Gutierrez and Avocado as our centre backs, with Galase and Castillo playing in central midfield, Morin and Riviera as our wide man, Guzman and Diego Gomez starting up front, which means that top goal scorer James Gomez sits on the bench because he's been not great recently. We're without Soto still, which is a little disappointing. But at the same time, Admir Cordova has been really rather good since he's started deputising at left back, so I'm not overly bothered. I feel like he is probably a better option at left back currently, so I'm going to enjoy having a younger player playing at left back. They've gone for an interesting 4-2-3-1 narrow, and we do play wider, so this could be ideal for us. We could get quite involved on the wings. Racing Club have won 4 of the last 5 games, but that doesn't include league form because we don't have the Argentinian leagues loaded. I've told the lads that we're underdogs, and I'm going to throw a bit of faith at them. I did consider starting Marco Rojas instead of Neira, but Neira's been in really good form recently. He's played really rather well. He's the reason we're top of the closing stage because I've only played him. Rojas might have had a game or 2, but it's really been Neira who's been the starting goalkeeper this second half of the season. And Galese puts Guzman through, and Guzman, what a save by their goalkeeper. Espanola gets an absolute rocket of an arm to it, and Gutierrez just heads over. Instant highlight, okay. Espanola, short to, they have their own Gomez as well, so plenty of Gomez's about the place. We have Diego and James, and they have someone whose name starts with D as well, so I would imagine there's 2 Diego. Oh my, is that Galese? I'm not going to be able to find out. We're going to find out in a second here. Who tripped him? Who gave away the penalty? And guess, I think it looked, yeah, it was Galese. Axel Galese. And it's a penalty. Yeah. Can Neira step up, save the penalty? Who's taking their penalty? Busaldo. Oh. He put that one wide. I'm surprised that he put that wide. I would have expected him to put it on target at least. Galese can't quite get it to the back post to Gutierrez. Espanola comes out to grab it. And he's going to pass it to one of the he's passed it to the wing back to their centre back. Was their centre back's name Ellen John? A wild effort by one of their attack midfielders. Oh, his name's not Ellen John, it's Ellen Son. They've won. Areola seems to be the one we need to be worried about. He's had 2 pretty decent shots now, but both of them wide, so we need to actually pay attention to him. Guzman gets the ball out to Riviera, whips it across. Morin puts Ruiz through. Of all the players, if it had been Ruiz heading it on to Morin, I think we would have scored there, but unfortunately we didn't. The corner is quite tame. Gomez tries to get the ball across, can't, but we have won a throw, and the throw came to nothing. Okay. I'm going to ask the lads for a bit of creativity. We have an actual throw here now. Guzman doesn't win the header. Castillo gets dispossessed. And now Gatti passes it on to Arolia. The Avocado got tripped, but nobody cares. Gutierrez, beautifully taken, clears the ball. I feel like the Avocado should have done... I think we should have had a free kick, but the Avocado looked like he got tripped. But obviously he didn't. Kevin Moran bombing it down the wing, and the highlight ends. Fantastic. It looked like something was actually going to happen there, but, as you do, nothing came of it. We have a throw, but it's in our defensive half. And it's obviously, because it's Football Manager, it goes straight to an opposition player. And they've struck. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before they hit the target with one of these shots. They've had 1 shot on target of their 9. Ruiz gets dispossessed, but Moran keeps a hold of the ball. Back to Galese. Gets it across to Castillo, who's in shooting range, but decides to pass it to Cordova instead. Whips a crossover. Guzman, he's headed just wide. 3 clear-cut chances each so far. Galese with free kick. The Avocado can't quite... If there was somebody with better finishing got at the end of that, I think we would have been 1 up there, but unfortunately it was the Avocado. So we're going to tell the lads we're not happy with how it's been going so far. Castillo has been disappointing. I was looking at the halftime stat things, and it said that he's made the most mistakes with 2. So I'm going to give him a bit of a telling off. He's also just given away a free kick, and I feel like they're going to score from this one. No, just wide again. Nera covers his post, which is the most important thing. The last thing we want is for us to concede a silly goal. Ruiz, long throw. Can he find Guzman? He does. Guzman gets past his man to Castillo. And Castillo, tame shot. This is the same guy who's broken the net twice in 2 seasons. And just tame. I think the closer he gets to the box, the less likely he is to hit the ball really, really hard. Where in all of Sweet Jesus is our left back? Racing Club come away with the ball. Areola. Padilla gets tackled by Gutierrez, but they just about keep hold of the ball. Areola, he puts it wide again. We are living on the edge here. We are very much on the edge of pretty much everything. Right back, or Ruiz with the throw, and the Avocado headed just over. Riviera's playing really poor. I'm going to demand more. Cordova with the throw finds Riviera. Galese back to the Avocado, all the way across to Moran, into Guzman. Guzman can't get the shot away. We do win the ball back after their poor clearance. The Avocado out to Riviera, gets dispossessed but manages to keep hold of the ball. Cordova whips it across. I can only imagine that Moran shouted behind, and Guzman didn't jump for it. And Kevin Moran slots away his 18th of the season. If he scores 1 more in this game, then James Gomez is no longer our top scorer. Or their defender missed the header as well. I couldn't see him jumping to try and get that. But we are 1 up now. I'm going to take Riviera off because he's not been great. I'm going to bring on Alzamora as an inside forward because that's what he does well. Guzman's not been great. Castillo's been even worse. I think we're just going to leave it for now because we are winning. I don't want to go making unnecessary changes and letting Racing Club get more into it. Gutierrez, beautiful clearance. Galese, Alzamora on as a sub and sliced the shot. Just ever so slightly wide, you know. It almost went out for a throw to Racing Club, but it didn't. Racing Club now have a corner. Ellison gets blocked multiple times and Daniel Gomez scores. It looked like it took a deflection off one of our defenders, but Nero was kind of going that direction. Anyway, I want to see it's Daniel Gomez. We have Dave Daniel. No, I didn't. Just had a bit of curl on it. Right. Demand more. Cordova with the long throw. Their keeper is caught in no man's land, and Aldo Guzman steals the ball from Galese. Looked like he was more like diving or like kind of ducking to avoid getting hit in the head. But he ends up with being given the goal. Their defender probably shouldn't, or yeah, it looked like Guzman was diving to get out of it. Areola should not have headed that away. I think that was probably the biggest mistake they made. Castillo is going to come off for Rendon. Morin is dying, but I think we leave him on. We're going to bring off Diego Gomez, bring on James, make him a false 9 because that's what he's good at. Can James Gomez get himself a goal and prove to me that he's actually still good at football, because he's not played well at all recently. We're going for a penalty review. So you know what that means. It's a penalty. I don't know actually what happened. Did he push James, or was it a handball, or waiting for information to appear? Penalty awarded. Doesn't say what for, but okay. We've been given a penalty. I think it's Rendon stepping up to take it, and he puts it in the back of the net. 2 minutes left. Sporting Cristal 3, Racing Club 1. I would imagine, based purely on speculation, we've probably won the Copa Sudamerica. We have indeed. We are Copa Sudamerica winners. Get in. I don't like the fact that they're using dark blue. We play in like a teal colour. You know, teal is... It's more like they thought Racing Club were after winning and they dropped their confetti. Don't like that. We need to talk to the South American board of who decides on what confetti gets dropped. Congratulations, lads. Galese, even though you gave away the penalty, they didn't score it, so that was the main thing. We've won the game, and Galese gets man of the match. Gives away a penalty, but it has an absolutely fantastic final part of the game. We do have one league game left this season before we play our Champions final thing, but we have to wait for the final game of the season before we find out how or when that game is actually being played. James Gomez played 11 games in the Copa Sudamerica this season. Lorena, when did he play? I gave him a game in the Copa Sudamerica. Don't remember that at all. But he's gotten a medal for playing one game. Didn't even get a rating, so he came on in the very, very late stages of the game. Hector only played 3 times off the bench. That's disappointing. But we've won regardless, so praised by supporters. I think that's the first time we've ever won the Sudamerica. Happy with the achievement. Gutierrez is dying. Galese gets man of the match. What a performance, friend. We paid $1 million to the players. We also were given almost 2 million, so we made $1 million profit off that. Of just the final. We were the biggest overachievers. Of course, nobody expected us to win it. And the best match was a 1-1 draw. Shows how interesting the tournament was. But yeah, that is the first time the club has ever won the Copa Sudamerica, and it was with me in charge, because of course I'm the best manager in the world. Next season, can we add the Copa Libertadores to this? I doubt it, but there's always a chance. As I said, one game left in the closing stage, but then we have our Champions Group thing, which I don't know when that's going to be, because it just says, Champions Playoff for the top 2 teams, but it doesn't say when that game's going to be. And we have a little over 2 weeks until our final league game of the season, which is a bit of an extended break, I would say. But we'll come back for the Champions Playoff game in the next episode, which may not be tomorrow because it's my birthday. So I'm going to be celebrating my birthday. I am recording this on the day of my birthday, but we'll see what happens. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below. As I said, happy birthday. It would warm my heart. It would make me so happy if everyone who watches this video commented saying happy birthday to me, because it's my birthday and I'd really like people to say happy birthday to me. Thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.